Hello again, everybody. This is David Twigger, and welcome back to Twigger Time. Today, we're very excited to be here at the Musical Instrument Museum in Phoenix, talking special events, weddings, corporate meetings, anything you could possibly think you could do, but probably in areas that you didn't know you could actually do an event here at MIM. It's one of the most beautiful buildings in the state. It's very cultural diverse. It's an incredible place to be, and I couldn't be more excited. We're going to be taking a tour, talking with some of the staff, and having an incredible time. So thank you again for joining us, and let's get this started. So come on in to MIM. Now we're here to talk about MIM as far as special events. Obviously, you know, we're going to talk about weddings because it's incredibly beautiful, but it's also an incredible place for meetings and corporate events, correct?
Absolutely. So during the day, we have a few spaces that we can use for breakfast meetings, breakout sessions, board meetings. Once our gallery is closed to the public at 5 o'clock, really the whole museum is our playground. So we can open up all of our thoroughfares and create big event spaces there. Our main courtyard is one of our most popular spaces. We can seat 300 people out there, up to 400 reception style. Beautiful, stunning sunsets in that main courtyard.
Because it faces west, you're going to get those sunsets and dusk. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's incredible landscaping. You do have the water that's flowing through in certain sections, and you also have smaller areas that you can put DJs and food stations, I heard. Is that right?
The way our kind of cement is configured, it kind of naturally lends itself for, you know, a nosh area, maybe a little seated area, bar area, and it kind of sections itself out naturally.
I'm stealing the nosh area. I love that. So it's a beautiful, beautiful space. It's one of the most popular, you just said. So, but what's not as popular is, and I'm going to say it wrong, the Jill Dowling Courtyard?
Very close to the Jill Dowling Courtyard. You know, it's just a very quaint, private, wonderful space for, you know, 50 people to enjoy your very private wedding. And it's attached to our founder's room, which is a wonderful room that you can slide straight into, and it seats about 100 banquet style and even more reception style. On the first floor, we have 4 themed galleries, and they're really a wow factor to add in one of those galleries, or all of them, for your event. Your guests will never see anything else like it.
But you also have like an upper El Rio, correct?
Absolutely. So we can do cocktail receptions in Upper El Rio, and then we have the global feel. So we have our Geo Gallery. And so what we love to do up there is kind of do a progressive dinner.
Wait for it.
So you could go to the Africa Gallery, and then we can do African hors d'oeuvres, and then you can go to the Latin American Gallery and have Latin American bites, and then go to Europe and do a European menu.
And again, it's set up as a museum, but it flows so incredibly well for events. And the little thing about the galleries upstairs that I just learned, very excited about, is that for smaller, of course, ceremonies, that you can actually do a quick ceremony up in one of the galleries.
Absolutely.
And so the one last space, which everybody knows, I've been talking about it since we've got here, is that I cannot wait to book an event, but really a ceremony in the theater.
It is a gorgeous event space, and it really can be, for a non-traditional bride, a beautiful ceremony space.
But it seats 300, the seats were already there, so you're on the stage, which obviously you're going to set up. You can put, you know, a wedding arch or chuppah or anything else that you need to set up, florals and things like that. Acoustics are already going to be great. There's already some lighting in there, so it's set really, really well for it.
Set.
So thank you so much for letting us come in.
It was my pleasure. Thank you, David.
Wow, how exciting was that? To have your wedding ceremony actually in the galleries, and I'm going to be looking for that daring bride who's unique enough to have her ceremony on the stage in the theater. I had a blast. I hope you did too. I want to thank Gina and her entire team for letting us walk through the space, and I want to thank you for joining us for Twigger Time. We'll see you soon.